This is the Joe Rogan Experience live from Spotify exclusively. See? Topical. This won't be topical when it comes out, but it's topical as of this second. I've literally just heard that Joe Rogan's podcast is being a Spotify exclusive.
Yeah, when this comes out, we'll be like we'll be less than a week away from season 2 of The Umbrella Academy.
I mean, cool.
I'm excited. I don't give a shit if you're excited. But yeah, they announced that today, and I was like, it's cool, because I want new TV shows in this time of quarantine. I just want new things to watch.
Yeah, that's still happening, isn't it? Lockdown, that's fun.
Yeah? Well, I mean, sort of.
Well, not for you. You're just going about your days as normal. So, do you actually feel like sort of?
Nope.
That's good. Okay.
Nothing feels different. It's weird.
That's good. It's just your commute is easier. Are you still driving to?
Yeah, still driving.
Yeah. You drove past a big house the other day, didn't you? Sent me a little picture.
Yeah. I waited until I got to my destination before I sent you the picture.
No, you didn't.
No, I did.
Oh wait, hang on. Yeah, when you sent the picture, did you?
I was stopped at traffic lights when I took the picture.
Okay, fair. But yeah, drove past Buck House, didn't you? Said hello to Liz.
Yeah, got chased by her kids.
Ooh, I'm being asked a Pod Bible question.
I suppose you are Joe from Pod Bible.
That's me. That's how I'm.
Gotta let you do the Pod Bible things. It makes it sound like I'm not over it, doesn't it?
You're not. You bring it up all the time.
Well, I mean, it is your full legal name. I'm sure Lisa from Pod
true.
Bible loves it.
Just talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I can't think of what the answer to this question is.
Is the answer? Sorry, I'm recording a podcast right now. I guess not.
Right, sorry. Carry on. What are we doing? A podcast? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
sorry. It was just.
Sorry, was it just your more important?
Yeah, it was just my
gig?
Pod Bible friends, you know. It was just Adam, you know. Well, he's only one of the editors of Pod Bible. Actually, this is really going to annoy you now. But Stu from Pod Bible gave me a ring the other day just to have a chat, so that was nice.
Did you answer? Hello, Joe from Pod Bible.
No, he just went, "Oh, hello, is that Joe from Pod Bible?" I was like, "Yeah, go on, what's up?"
Well, I suppose rather than annoying me with your Joe from Pod Bible-ness, well, I'm just over here being butthurt. Should we talk about some television shows?
Oh, go on then. Why not?
Which one do you want to start with?
Should we start with Midnight Texas? Because that's one you can't remember.
Yeah.
So I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay, well, yeah. Texas is large and has a place called Midnight in it where people are all a bit spooky and that.
Does it though? Like, is there actually a town? Hang on. There's actually a town in Texas called Midnight. That's not how you spell any of those words. Kind of.
So no.
Right. The creator of no. That was a clickbait article. It's basically just the writer just saying like, "Oh, so does the town of Midnight actually exist?" And it says, "Yeah, we caught up with the writer, and she said, sort of. It's based on the town I grew up in called." And I was like, "Yeah, that's not called Midnight. Fuck that." Yeah. So there's all sorts of spooky shit going on. My favourite thing, I'm going to tell you my favourite thing in the entire episode straight off the bat is the fact that the Reverend is kind of odd, kind of reclusive. Nobody really knows anything about who he is or that.
Clearly a fucking werewolf.
One of the characters says, "I haven't worked out what the Reverend's whole deal is." 10 minutes later, they're all stood in a circle, and he goes, "Oh shit, I gotta leave town in a bit because full moon, innit?" And she's still like, yeah, I've no idea. I'm absolutely stumped.
Yeah, and obviously, you've got main boy, the psychic. Obviously, not a hoax in this case, where he does sort of maybe open a gate to hell. I think. Can you imagine? Rents a house, opens a gate to hell, and everyone's just like, "Why does he sleep in his van?" he's still paying rent, and there's some stuff going on.
I'm amazed no one asks, because what the fuck's he doing?
Maybe that's episode 2. That's the entirety of it. Everyone's going, "What is he fucking living in his van for? He's renting a house." I mean, it's a bit glowy.
Episode 2 is just pointing out already the inconsistencies.
Yeah, but they're a interesting bunch of guys. And girls.
Do you know what? I started off absolutely hating this. I really did.
Is it because he was a psychic?
Fucking dreadful. Well, immediately, like I started watching it, and then Lise just looked up and goes, "Oh, who's that?" And I went, "Oh, he's a medium, so he's a cunt." And then I was like, okay, within the fiction of the show, the ghost actually exists. I was like, okay, that's fine.
I mean, it doesn't stop him being a cunt, though.
I thought it was funny that
he's gone to this town and he's just fucking shit up.
I really thought it was just going to be a show about this nice sort of, edgy rock and roll, mysterious medium, just tooling about in a van with his gran.
Like a weird version of Max and Paddy's.
Just like, mucking shit about diners, like, "Oh, I'm not paying it, right, come on. Just
I'm not paying, there's a ghost in my soup."
Nan's just got her fist in the bowl, like, "What's this, huh?" Oh, Ghost in the Bowl is going to be the name of my next band. Oh, leads me on to another anecdote. I was on a Zoom chat at the weekend, and I downed a tin of cold tomato soup.
Did you lose a bet, or are you just running out of things to do?
It was in an attempt to freak out one of the Zoom participants, because he's really creeped out by tomato soup. And he kept talking about it. I went, he's going to fuck it. Okay. You forced me to this. So I went and got a can out the cupboard, poured it into my whiskey glass, and just downed it.
Yeah, that is weird, though.
Yeah, but it was fun. You got to have a hobby. That's the thing. And mine is just winding people up. And it was watching just like going, Ugh.
It just throws up onto the webcam and it just stops working.
Yeah. I did say, come on, this is one of the tamer things I've done on webcam. So...
It's true. You've got a whole second career that nobody knows about.
Yep. It's somewhere in a tiny little corner of Pornhub. There's my little domain.
I mean, little is the right word for it.
Yep. Anyway, yeah, so like there's a vampire and shit, and he's like fucking... He's got flawless skin. That's something that I noticed. I was like, Jesus Christ, he's got a silky smooth voice and silky smooth skin to go with it.
Yeah. I mean, how
like
no
him.
one who comes to town goes, "I think he might be a vampire," when he, like, looks perfect, only works the night shift, and also sometimes sort of eats people.
Sometimes sort of has fangs.
Yeah.
That annoyed me, though. It was like, so what's your whole deal? And he's like, I feed off energies of people, The one word for it is a vampire. And he's like, so you do all the drinky blood thing? He's like, nah, it's energy. But I can do that as well. It's like, fuck off. Pick one or the other. Be a psychic vampire and be a dick, or be a proper vampire. That annoyed me. Also, the blonde woman whose superpower seems to just be beating the shit out of people and having a bow and arrow. She's like the Hawkeye of Midnight Texas.
Yeah. Which is weird, because I feel like there must be something magic or super about her, but I don't. Looking at the list of, she's an assassin.
Okay, cool.
That's
great. But also, so right, I don't know how I'm supposed to take seriously a show that includes an angel, a psychic, a vampire, an assassin, a witch, a werewolf, and then a fucking character called Bobo. That's his name. That's his actual name. Fucking Bobo. And it's like, but he's not a monkey or a clown.
Yeah, it's got a talking cat as
Bullshit.
well, though.
Oh, that was funny as fuck. That was the point where I was like, this show has brought me round. It has completely won me over. It's like, oh, and there's a talking cat. I was like, yep, no, I'm with you. I'm with you now.
Yeah.
Wait,
and
fucking... What? What? Right, so I'm on the Midnight Texas Wikia, okay, and as is the format of this show, we obviously watch the pilot, and occasionally there's shows that we've watched more of. This one, I think, neither of us know anything about, do we, other than the pilot?
No.
Right, so I've just gone to fucking this explains everything. This explains everything. I've just gone onto Bobo's character profile. I'm getting so excited about this. And it's all like, born, gender, status, right? There we go. Species, right? Species, human, brackets currently. And then underneath that, it says dog, brackets formerly. He fucking used to be a dog. That's why it's called Bobo. What is this show? What is it? It's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it is.
He used to be a dog.
Not a good partner to Deadly Class, I don't think, at all. Except they're both cancelled.
Very little. I tell you what, Deadly Class would have gone well with Umbrella Academy, to be fair. But I can't remember
really
what we put it with. What did we put it with?
Umbrella Academy, Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol. To be fair, Doom
Patrol would have gone quite well.
Would have gone really well.
Just a bunch of misfits.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely fine. That's amazing. Oh God. Do you know what? For all it's sort of like it's a little bit Buffy and it's a little bit almost
a little bit the Mentalist as well.
A little bit
a little bit of the Mentalist where he's just sort of like, apart from he's a real psychic, he just comes to town and just like, yeah, he got a crime. I'ma solve it.
Yeah, psychic
by
crime.
Sort of accidentally opening a portal to hell. But don't worry about it, just don't go back in the house. Don't ask why I sleep in the van.
Oh, God. I really enjoyed it at the end. I was like, do you know what? This is fucking bollocks, but I love it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like sometimes you just gotta love the bad ones.
Yeah, this isn't necessarily bad. Like, we've watched far worse shows than this. Like, and it's fun. Like, it's camp as shit. But I really like it. I did really enjoy it at the end. Like, to start with, I was like, I'm not gonna fucking like this.
I just found out what the name of the cat is. Mr. Snuggly.
Oh, I've gone off it again. I hate fucking cats.
It used to be a human.
Shut up. Shut up. No, he didn't.
No, it's true.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why can no one decide what species they want to be?
I've gotten so excited. Hang on, I've pulled my my headphones out. That's how excited I got at that. It's fucking it used to be. Oh my god. What is this show? Do you reckon the fact that like Bobo and Mr. Snuggly, do you think the fact that they've transformed into different species, like the same person attacked them with different versions of the same spell? It's like
it's just someone who's like, I would like my dog to be a human, and everyone just like, oh, magic has a price, and she just goes, fuck it, turns the dog into a human, and then just someone else turns into a cat, like miles away, and it's just like, what the? I don't want to be a cat.
Oh god, I feel like she's just like the writer of this is just thought, oh, do you know what? Fuck it, I'm having a bottle of red tonight, and then 3 bottles later, it's gone. I got an idea for a new book. It's a werewolf and a psychic major, and there's a man that's a cat, and a dog who used to be a man.
Well, I think this is
fucking. They all live in Texas.
This isn't the first TV adaptation this author has had.
True Blood, is it?
True Blood.
We've done that, haven't we? No. Did we? No, we did Vampire Diaries.
Yeah,
And
I think
True
we
Blood.
did.
I think we did it with True Blood, didn't we?
I don't think we
In
did True
series
Blood.
Vampire Diaries. Oh no, we did it with Dracula. Oh, perhaps not them.
We could always. Season 6.
I mean, nah, because I've watched it and nah.
True Blood.
Are you sure we haven't done it?
Dracula. BBC.
Alright, well, that's that done.
Ad.
Yeah. So, Midnight Texas is like, it's fucking nuts, but I did find myself enjoying it.
Oh my god, the last episode is called Yas Queen.
I'm betting that's the first thing that Charlene Harris wrote when she got pissed up. Decided this, and I don't care. Last episode, it's called Yas Queen.
Alright, episode 2, Bad Moon Rising. Makes sense. Episode
my
4,
God.
Sexy Beast. Number 9, Riders on the Storm. Episode 10 is getting a bit dark. The Virgin Sacrifice.
Oh, dear. Yas Queen.
Okay, episode 2 of season 2 is called The Monster of the Week is Patriarchy.
Oh my god, she's absolutely gotten pissed and written this and just forgot to change the title on all the documents when she sent it over.
Yeah, they all say working title, and they're just like, fuck it, we're getting cancelled anyway. But the thing, yeah, they got cancelled, but they were pulling good viewers.
Really?
Yeah, like,
It's because they had bullshit happening, like Bobo being a fucking dog.
that's the thing, yeah, all of their raw viewers are just like nearly 3 mil on every episode in season 1. But 2.5 in season 2. Cancelled. American TV is brutal.
It is very, very cutthroat. But I like to think that the last line of the whole show is they're all stood in a circle or something, and the voiceover just goes, "And the real Midnight Texas was the friends we made along the way." Oh man. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun just taking the piss out of this show that I quite like. I'm about to send you a screenshot though, which sums up a lot.
Oh, could you imagine like a British version of this? Just Midnight Midlands. Because we don't have anywhere big enough to compare to Texas. Our whole country isn't big enough to be Texas.
Oh god. Right. I need to copy this and put it in our little Skype chats. It's really funny. Yeah. Are you going to watch any more of this?
I might looking at these episode names. I might watch some more of that.
I think it'd be a really good show to just like have quite a few drinks before. You just seen that picture I sent you.
Yeah, it's just the episode page and the plot. It just has nothing there.
But it's for the season finale. I think next time we're allowed to see each
Dark
other.
Witches. 100%. Board games
get
this on in the background.
A bottle of whiskey. We drink it. We'll have a bottle of whiskey each. We'll come up with some rules. We'll be smashed before series 1 finishes.
Midnight.
And then we'll... Oh, you know what we should do? We should do that and then just record it.
Yeah.
That'd make a good podcast, wouldn't it? Ah? Ugh. Says you don't get
definitely.
value for money.
It's free.
Wait, what? Shut up. You mean we haven't been making it? I've just noticed that Bulletstorm's on sale for £3, and I might take advantage of that offer. I'm on something separate.
While you do that, just
Should we talk about Deadly Class?
yeah.
Well, go on then.
So it's got Benedict Wong in it. I like him.
I like him. He's a real, like, I ain't taking shit off you in this one, isn't he? He's a real hard ass.
I mean, I got that impression very early on when he smacked that kid in the face.
I know, that was a really shocking moment. I was like, fucking hell. Like, I actually said that.
I was sat there like, ooh.
Oh, okay.
This is not the same as Midnight Texas. Where are the monsters? And I was like, oh, the monsters are the people.
Oh man, that's deep.
Yeah, and it starts off following Marcus, who is he gets into this private school of assassins because he might have caused the death of an entire boys' home.
Mm.
And then he just had, I can't remember if you found out in the first episode or not, but his whole goal with going to this school is to kill Ronald Reagan. That's his whole. That's all he wants to do.
I think that's a perfectly legitimate goal. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, and it's just all of these. I mean, to be fair, mostly racial stereotypes.
Yeah, no, that's very true, actually.
Yeah, but then I think for the sort of main group, it sort of turns them on their head a little bit and just sort of goes, oh, it's not quite like that, because like the big like gang leader like gangbanger is just sort of like, oh no, I'm a pacifist. It's just like, but you're in a school for assassins, like that shit's gonna come out.
Yeah, eventually.
Well,
Probably
I
not,
mean,
like fairly quickly as well.
yeah, you'd think it would come out very quickly, but it doesn't. And he's okay. So I'm hold my hands up. I watched.
Oh, you did it again, didn't you?
Well, the thing is, I had only watched the first episode, and then we were meant to record it last week, and then
Oh yeah, that's okay. No, to be fair, that's on me.
so then what happened was I was like, I should not watch all of it, but then realised that it had been cancelled and watched all 10 episodes and went, oops.
It's been cancelled.
Yeah.
Oh no, that sucks. This is really good.
Yeah.
I really like this. Like, I thought this was going to be shite. I'll be honest. Like when it's it's like assassins in a school. I was like, oh, it's fucking Umbrella Academy. And then it started, and I was like, okay, now this is better than
'Cause
Umbrella
it's just,
Academy.
all the way through, it's just fucking brutal.
Mm.
Like, you see just people getting bits cut off and that, and it's so good. And like the story, like the through story is actually good. It was enjoyable to watch. I was like, like you're rooting for Marcus, but at the same time you're like, you're a bit of a self-righteous little cunt.
Yep.
I hope someone maybe kills you, which in this school is entirely a possibility, even though it's against the rules to kill other students. Murder finds a way.
That's not what it says in Jurassic Park. Yeah, I really ended up liking this, like more than I thought I was gonna.
I had the same thing, because I was like halfway through the episode and I was like, alright, nothing's really happened here. And then you start, when it cuts away and tells like people's backstories in cartoons, I was like, oh, this is based on a comic book. And that's the thing, I thought this is all the makings of like a really big show. So it's got the Russo brothers adapting a comic book, and they've cancelled it.
Yeah, I don't know what they needed.
Yeah, I don't understand. What more could you want? Oh, could you not get Kevin Feige involved?
Release date January 16, 2019. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, that's not long at all for a Netflix show.
Well, I think it was on.
Was
Sci-Fi.
it somewhere else first? Was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Sci-Fi, and then it's on Stars on Prime. But the thing is,
I tell you what, for a fucking sci-fi show, they've had some fucking money to throw at it, because sci-fi stuff tends to be a little bit on the cheaper side, I thought.
I mean, to be fair, its viewership didn't do well. But the thing, through doing it, we've seen shows that have done shite numbers, but it had really, really low ratings. Like, I'm talking like 0.1s and 0.2s. What did Midnight Texas do? Okay, 0.9 out of 4. That sounds shit. Okay, maybe this didn't. Maybe the people who got to watch this on the telly sucked. Yeah, I blame the viewers.
Yeah.
The show is... And the thing is, no one wants to pick it up. And I don't understand why.
No.
Do you know the worst bit is? Actually, no. I'll let you find out. Watch the whole thing, and at the end, remember that there's no more episodes.
I'm not going to watch to the end. I'm probably not going to watch it. Like...
Is that because you know that there's nothing...
Well, no, it's just TV shows are like... I'm not very good at following up on watching a whole TV show, unless it's like Gilmore Girls or Schitt's Creek.
I think this is... Okay, so the end of the series leaves it on a sort of like, oh, fuck. And then I was like, wait, that's the last episode. This has been cancelled, there's no more. It's like it didn't even make it through its whole run. It's like I'm guessing it probably got picked up for like a half season, and then like, oh, if you're doing well, we'll pick you up and you will run the other 10. So you get halfway through and you're like, oh, cool, we're just gearing up for like the sort of season finale, and then it's like, it's done. It makes me, because Benedict Wong is great in this. And actually, to be fair, everyone fucking smashes it.
Yeah, I do really like it.
Yeah, and there's...
Maybe I will go and watch this. Because it genuinely, it did like... I started off like, oh, I'm not buying this. I'm just not... This ain't the one for me. But then
because the thing is,
at the end, I was
weird
like...
concept as well. Just like, oh, we've got all these kids who are a bit fucked up. And because it still has that same sort of hierarchy that I imagine private schools have, where you've got like the legacies, who are just like, oh, our whole family goes here. Yeah. And then you've got the people who like first generations who are like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I only really understood the concept of what a legacy was after Pitch Perfect 2.
Yeah, I mean, between that and like, I guess Logan versus Rory at Yale.
True.
But yeah, it was... Yeah, it's just really cool. And it's not... The thing is, it's not hyper-violent. You also don't see nudity.
Ah.
Yeah, I know. Like, there's... Obviously, there's implied nudity. But you don't actually ever really see it. Which is... Considering, like, a chunk of the show is quite, like, violent. You're like... But you're not gonna show me a boob? Like, you showed me that dude get his head cut off. Like, you didn't even cut. Well, someone cut. But they didn't cut the camera. And so it's just... I love all the little, like, take back, the flashbacks to show stuff in animation was awesome.
I've just read a little, like, one line of episode 5. And it's like a whole bunch of make a drug-fueled trip to Las Vegas in an old convertible. I'm like, okay, now you're reeling me in. Now we're doing the whole fear and loathing thing.
That episode is great because Marcus, like, they get at the start they get sold like some dud stuff, and then a similar-looking guy comes back, and Marcus just sort of goes like with tabs of acid, and Marcus just sort of goes, haha, we've already been burnt once, and just takes all of them.
Oh, shit.
And then just gets super high and kills someone.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, not gonna lie, there's a lot of fucking murder in this assassin show.
Yeah, funny that. Yeah, I really liked it, actually. I like stuff that's set in schools, you know? And, it, you know, with a bit of a twist on it, like, okay, it's a school. Okay, it's a school for assassins. Right, that sounds great. I did like it.
It's a school for assassins, and Ice-T's in it. For like, he's in the Vegas episode.
Right, okay.
He plays a slot machine. It's weird.
Okay. Yeah. No, maybe I will give this a bit more time then.
I mean, you only have to give it 9 out. Well, they're 45 minutes an episode. So you have to give it like...
Oh shit, that's not too bad then. Yeah, maybe
7 hours. 7 hours, and you've watched the whole thing, and then at the end you can be pissed off as I am that it's been cancelled.
Maybe that's a job for Sunday then, because I've got nothing on for. Oh no, sorry, Monday maybe, because Oh, I've not told you about my plan, have I? Like, because I'm getting quite jealous of everybody who's got a garden. So my plan is on Sunday night, given it's a bank holiday.
Gonna buy a thick rug and a mower.
I got to do one strip and then that's it forever. Now I'm going to take a couple of we got those single mattresses out. I'm going to take a couple of them, stack them on the balcony. I'm going to kip out there for the night. I think that's going to be quite fun.
Oh, you're going a little camping trip.
Yeah,
I hope it pisses it down with rain.
Yeah, I would take a little, have a little chill out there. I think that'd be quite fun. I was going to do it last night, but I really needed a good night's sleep because I have not slept well recently.
If you angle it just right as well, from your little balcony, you could just leave the curtains open and just watch the telly.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good point. I might do that.
Yeah, just hook up the Switch to it, and you can lie outside. Where you could do that with PS.
You can do it with PS4 as well. Yeah. Fuck, that's a good idea. I like that. But yeah, I'm going to set up a little camp and just yeah, that'd be fun.
Watch the podcast shows out there.
What have we got next? I don't know what either of these two things are.
No, I think I know what Younger is. I think I've seen some of it.
I don't
what
know.
I think it is. It is not what I think it is.
Okay. Oh, Bodyguard that we've got coming up. We've been rewatching a load of the old Goggle boxes, and the series that we've been watching. They've been watching the Bodyguard on that, and every time I've deliberately skipped it because I know at some point I'm going to get around to watching it.
I put that on there after I watched it because I was like, "That was fucking sick. Joe needs to see that."
Fair, that's good.
Or no, why haven't I saw it was on Netflix and saw how far away it fucking was in the schedule, so I watched it.
Nice. Yeah. So what have we got? We've got Younger, which I don't know what it is, and Hindsight, which again I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what either of those shows are.
But they sound interesting.
Or trash.
What was the one where it was like the sequel to Jumper? Was that Impulse?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why that it just popped into my head.
I found out, by the way, we can watch the rest of those. The YouTube Premium stuff. They're not behind a paywall like I thought they were.
Oh, okay.
You can just watch them.
That's
you just
something
might have
else
to watch
I'm never going to watch.
Yeah, the thing, I might actually go back and watch the rest of that. I'd just forgotten about it because we've watched so many TV shows. I still need to finish Sharp Objects. I finished Haunting of Hill House. It was good.
Oh, well done. Yeah, we'll talk about it after this, I think, because we don't want spoilers.
Yeah, that was that's two podcast episodes in a row where I've
done the whole thing.
By the next time we finish recording, watch the whole thing.
Nice. Fair play. Good effort.
Nice. Now I'm going to have to pick Younger or Hindsight and just watch the whole fucking thing.
Oh, what if they're dreadful?
Well,
right.
It's just something I'll have to suffer through to like get a hat trick.
Let's go do a thing. Oh, okay. I was going to say, see you later. Yeah. Bye.
Have you not finished recording it? I haven't either.
You haven't finished.
This is going to be the most awkward ending to a podcast ever, isn't it?
This is very, very awkward.
Okay, no, you hang up.
Oh dear. Right, fuck you.